Greetings, everybody. I am that one chair leg. You know the one that you wish wasn't how it is. Anyway, welcome to Wolfinia. This is episode 262 of my Minecraft survival series, and just like I have been between every set of episodes recently, I have been clearing out items, stuff, from these masses of unorganized chests we have placed all around Wolfinia. I really should have planned what I was going to say before I started filming this, but you know what? We're rolling with it. And just to give you an idea of how my belated spring cleaning is going, all the chests that were over here are now gone. I then moved over here, got all these chests that were over here also now gone. But there's still a long way to go as far as cleaning goes, because we do also have all of these old storage buildings which will need to be addressed, which are currently being addressed. So, that's the cleaning update for those of you who care. Okay, well maybe I'll go ahead and take this down while we're at it, while we're talking about cleaning, because it doesn't make sense to get rid of one eyesore just to leave another in its place. Cleaning is such a pain in the butt, and I don't know why I'm even doing it. Like, who am I trying to look nice for? Y'all? Y'all don't care. And for those of you wondering if we're actually going to do anything today, yes! Yes, we are. We are going to continue working on the building, which we started working on in the last episode. Now, I did mention I wanted to change some things up here at the end of the last episode, because I'm not 100% satisfied with, how this is looking right now. Specifically, if you look at the slope of this roof and the slope of this roof and how they kind of connect here in the middle, doesn't make a whole lot of sense, probably wouldn't look super great. So I do want to kind of rethink the layout and redraw it and just kind of, you know, get everything a little bit better before we commit to anything here on the top floor. I think most of it is fine, though. I think actually the majority of it, especially this like front big section right here, that's going to be just fine the way it is. It's mainly just this like back protrusion right here that's a little awkward that I need to reconsider. We also need to get some floors in here. We need to get some walls in here around the whole place, all those things that make a building, you know? So at this point, that's what we're going to do. We need to make some progress. Let's go ahead and make some progress. Let's call the drone on over here, put on a little bit of music, and get to work. Welcome back, everybody. At this point, we've got the exterior walls of the building now built. We don't have a roof yet, but I think that's fine, you know, because I like this nice, open, airy, spacious feeling we got going on right now. Plus, we're going to be building up the interior soon, and I think having the roof off, having easy access to everything is just going to be better for that. Now, as far as structural changes we've made, you can see that this section of roof right here is no longer perfectly in line with this section, and I think that's probably for the best, just kind of break things up a little bit, right? Because this is a big building, you know, we want to have a lot of variation in here. We don't want everything to be flat. Even up here at the front is kind of plain, but I figure what we could do is probably add like some dormer windows like right here, and that would probably help kind of break up the front a little bit as well. But now I do want to shift my focus to the interior, and as of now, interior-wise, we have a floor. We'll have to figure out how to transition from this lower section into the floor, but that shouldn't be too much of a problem. It's something we want to do, though, because we want to hide all this redstone and all that mess, right? And speaking of the redstone, I do think I'm going to have a maintenance hatch, like, right here. That way we can access all the redstone in case we ever need to do maintenance on it, in case we ever want to store different items here. This is not the way I need to go. I can also access my landscaping section from here. Basically, all the redstone for all the above ground portions of the storage system is accessible from this lower section. We gave ourselves enough room to do that. Though hopefully we won't have to come down here with any degree of regularity, because it's kind of a pain in the butt. Now, one thing I will say is that this build is pretty big for the area. I didn't intend to make this build so much bigger than the other stuff around here, like the redstone shop over there or our non-stackable shop right here. It is, however, considerably larger, so what we might have to do is, like, you know, make the nether shop like tall or something to compensate for it. I don't think I'll be reducing the size of the building though, because I do plan on living out of this building. I plan to build up the rest of Wolfinia out of this building. It does throw off the balance here in the Waterside district quite a bit, but yeah, that's fine. That's fine. You know, it's fine. I deserve a big, spacious space after everything I've done for this city. I'm sure that's fine. Now, before we continue to build up the building, there is something I want to do. I need to be careful here. I will need to fix this elevator eventually, because I do tend to fall down this shaft more than I would like to admit. But there is something I'd like to do real quick. A few episodes back, we made a new friend, a couple actually, but only one came back with us to Wolfinia, and this friend likes to try to also escape. So we're going to need to make additional new friends, that way we don't end up losing all our new friends. You following me? You picking up what I'm putting down? Of course you are. That's your job. You're in LA. You follow me and pick up what I put down. So I believe all we really need to do is get this guy dancing. Look at him dancing. He loves this song. And then we need to give him some shinies. And then he's got a buddy. He's got a dancing partner. That's wonderful. All right, we'll double up these guys again a bit later. That door is all wonky. All right, dance parties are fun and all, but we can't have all play and no work. We got stuff we need to do. We're going to start working on the building interior. And I think I'm going to start by building up my bedroom. Since that is one of these smaller spaces we have, we can get an idea of what we want the overall interior design to look like. Probably not like this. You know, maybe it'd make more sense to actually get some walls built first, because it doesn't make sense to move in your furniture before your room even has walls, right? So that probably needs to happen. Yeah, let me give y'all a little tip. If you're trying to get something done, like you're trying to count to 10 or something, start with 1. Do them in order. It helps sometimes. So I think that's a good way to start. Now, we do need to figure out the aesthetic of this room and try to figure out something that'd be nice and cozy, comfortable for me, right? I'm gonna play around with it for a little bit and see what I can come up with. We're fine, right? Yeah, we're fine. Crap! I hate candles. Candles are the worst. Crap! No, what else is on fire? This is ridiculous. Okay, crap. Crap. Burned down my whole building, burned down my whole bedroom, because wanted to light some candles. This is why you don't have candles in the house. They're a safety hazard. Yep, particles on. Do indeed help with the candles. Now you actually see the fire, see what a threat it poses. You know what? I hate candles. There we go. I went with a little bit more of a boring block palette for this because that suits my tastes a little bit better because I'm boring. But I like it. I do like it. But now it's time to move on to the bigger interior. So, things we're going to do. As I said, we need to transition from this lower section into the floor here. Kind of bring it out, give us some room to actually walk around here. And as far as what this room is going to be used for, I don't know. Maybe I'll store some armors up here, stuff like that. I don't really know if I need any enchanting setup anywhere, if I have room for an enchanting setup anywhere. I mean, we could use this area as something. Actually, you know what I'll probably want to do with this? I'll probably make this another access to the redstone, or maybe the primary access to the redstone. That might be a better idea for that. Because I don't think we need to have everything in one confined space. I mean, I do have room for some rooms here, but I don't know, I have stuff out in the world, right? We have a smelter out in the world, we have an anvil out in the world, we have an enchanting setup out in the world. This whole city is my base, not just this one building. So yeah, it'll probably be a lot of just mostly decorative stuff, I guess. Anyway, I know we just finished the interior. We've got a lot more work to do though, as far as the interiors go, so I'm gonna jump to it. At this point, let's go ahead and call the drone on out here, put on some music, and get to work. Welcome back, everybody. At this point, I almost have a home. It doesn't have a roof yet, it's not complete, but as long as you don't mind getting rained on, it is somewhat livable. Don't think it's finished though. I still need to do it like a detail pass to the exterior to the interior as well. But for the most part, a lot of stuff is in place. So this is the entrance stairway, which leads us up into the main room. Feel free to have a look around here. I will need to get some armors for these armor stands. I do have plenty of armor stands around here. And I'll be grabbing my armors from my old houses. I know we got some armor still at the farmhouse over here. So we'll, dress up the armor stands and have them be kind of a decorative accent to this area. Because this area isn't meant to be super functional, it's just meant to be enjoyable as I walk around here. Provides me easy access to the storage area downstairs. And speaking of the storage area, we do have our redstone access now located over this way, so we can just climb down here and, get to whatever we want to get while filling our pockets with random junk flowing through the storage system. Hopefully we don't have to go down there very often. And also we have a little room down here which just leads us into a little balcony area so we can look out upon Wolfinia, breathe in some fresh air, and listen to the soothing sounds of Sawyer. But if we head back up into this top area, you'll notice we have a little balcony here on the back, which leads me into my reading room, where I can catch up on my stories and whatnot. I will still need to finish the ceiling in here, but that's fine. We got a lot of ceiling work that needs to be done. You'll notice the center section open right now. That's because I'm going to be doing a little something with that to suit my needs. But this is my main entrance, the front balcony here, where I can just fly out and also fly back in, and that's going to give us our access into the storage system. Crap. Now, for those of you interested in my progress on my belated spring cleaning, I will let you know that I have emptied out this entire storage building. Its contents are flowing through the storage system. We'll have to do something with this. Can't leave it like this. But I have also cleared out another one of our old storage buildings. This one right over here. This is now finally completely empty. We don't have a whole lot of room in here to do much in here, but, we can try to do something with it. Next building I'll be clearing out is probably going to be this one right here in the farm district. Then we also have some random chests located in backstage areas, which I will need to get to, but, it's slow progress. As I said, this is many years worth of junk I've collected, but now we finally have a place to put it. And I know a lot of you probably couldn't care less, but I am just super psyched to finally have a place to put my stuff away. All right, let's go ahead and, let's switch up this soundtrack a little bit. Let's make some new friends and switch up the soundtrack a little bit. There we go. That's not really dancing music. He's still feeling it, though. He's still feeling it. All right. Alole! There we go. Where's my other buddy? My other buddy's right here. Can't reach you. That's fine. Alole! Yeah. Well, I do think that's going to do it for us here today, guys. I hope you enjoyed this episode. If you did, please be sure to hit that little thumbs up button. That would mean a whole lot to me. And if you want to see more of Wolfinia, please remember to subscribe. But as always, I just want to thank you guys for hanging out with me today. I deeply appreciate it. And until next time, I am just saying things for the sake of making noise. And I will see you guys later.